It's time to Z-Day. Get the Air Force. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. America.
I'm a tenor soup.
Friendly paratrooper.
Hey, I still learned a lot in this game. I learned I'm ready for Majors, man. It's actually, dude, it's totally what I predicted. It's actually not that hard to play Majors, man. It's not that crazy.
And it landed. Dog green is open. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
That brings us to a big moment of this stream. Markoni waited for it, everybody waited for it. For it seems like content is gonna return to the stream. It will be a road full of complaints. Play something else in USA. Do this, do that. We're gonna fail. We're gonna die. Tactics will not work. But we will work our ass back to greatness. This is no Danker stream. I'm not gonna show the same tactic every single day. For I now officially call out the age of Majors. And only one can do it. Only one will be strong enough. Only one has the brain power and the experience to make them great again. Welcome back, everyone, to HOI4 Majors. It's gonna be very interesting. Dude, I've been streaming for years now, man. The greatest thing to me is always the biggest fun I ever had on stream is it's this road of reaching greatness in a HOI4 nation. You know, like Japan, you know, the road of getting better. Once I reach the point, once I have one game where I'm like, man, that was a perfect Japan. I don't want to play Japan anymore. I like this road. The question is who will be my main USA. I'm just a co-op today, guys. I'm not the main USA. Don't think that's fair. I didn't play Majors in like 2 years. Dude, I didn't play Majors actually 1.5 years, I think. Yeah, Markoni though, I want everybody to know, man, this is gonna be a bumpy road. If you remember the old school streams when this channel was built, it takes like 3 games for me to be perfect at a major. There will be mistakes, man. Like, I remember back in the day, in my high time when I was on the highest level I ever reached, I had all of this down, and one of the main things that no one ever really realized is that you have to find a way to kill all these submarines, and it's so hard to do, man. You need a lot of knowledge for it. In the end, if I could put it in a sentence, the most scary thing about the USA is that a lot of players, when they play USA, they feel safe behind their power. What I mean is, you know, when you play USA, you can't fuck up USA. You have so much research, so much industry, you have everything going on. But a lot of people feel safe in it. You have to realize when you play USA that you are on a time clock. Germany is gonna kill all your friends and Russia. Japan is gonna take all the rubber in Singapore. You have a time frame. And many times, a newbie USA, just as me back in the day, oftentimes you play USA and you research some fancy shit like, oh, I have time, I can research that. Oh, yeah, let's do some fuel research. Oh, excavation 1, yeah. But you're just wasting time that's needed for so much more important stuff. If you're honest, the USA has so much to research, and you have to really pick what you research, man. You have to pick it. USA is easy. But Gisha, play USA, I co-op you. I want to see. I want to learn from you. Now go ahead, Gisha. Let's go. I want to learn. Let's go. Click on it.
Alright, French is back. I'm sorry.
I hear them.
Grisha, I want to learn USA from you. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, okay? Why infrastructure?
I want to get enough oil to train our fleet for the whole game, so we can research the naval doctrine very fast and not waste so much days on it.
If we train fleet right now, we will run out of fuel.
Yes.
Okay.
Mexico will do carriers, so we'll probably need to lend-lease him carrier naval bombers that we will have spare. UK said to us that he needs 3,000 fighters, 1k tanks or CAS, and some naval bombers he didn't set. And I'll go fleet and being because that's the best doctrine to protect convoys and get the most escort efficiency.
I really want to see his production. That's the main thing I'm interested in. Like that, I fully disagree. Just watch. Like I would already do so much different, but that's totally fine. Well, right now he's missing out.
Aircraft facilities.
Ah, it's clever though. You should not do construction because you are so debuffed. Who cares about 10% more construction? You should not touch it. Problem is now we learned vanilla USA and then you have to do World War USA, but let's learn. I feel like we're gonna see Geisha go into Navy I personally, because my opinion was always the main goal of USA is to give a huge air force to the Brits. That was always what I think and still think. You have to always ask around who has fighter 2s, you build them, you have minus 10% fighter production here. Because if you give a shit ton of air to the UK, you make sure they never lose the air war.
Can't improve them at all.
Well, he has to improve his fighter 2s. That's a mistake by Australia here. Here's a, dude, we're back to hardcore for here, you guys wanted it. When Australia rushes fighter 2s, he gets 25 air XP in the focus stream. Here, 25, and then he gets a bonus. That 25 has to be used for +1 engine. And then Australia has to offer you not the basic fighter 2, but fighter 2 with engine 1. This is a mistake. Right now, UK and we are building an unupgraded fighter 2. What's the idea for the Navy that Grisha is doing? He does spotting cruisers and anti-submarine destroyers to just kill the submarines in the world. Will it be meta to put 2 to 3 knights of carriers? Never. Carriers are so useless. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is my opinion. Carriers are nothing in this game. There is no really air navy in this game. Navy is airplanes. You can have the biggest I can give you 8 hours of building a fleet, and your fleet is right here, right? I'm gonna invade USA. I put fucking 2,000 fighter 2s and 800 naval bombers here. I click on this, you're fucking done. GG, you're gone. Production-wise, artillery 2 is around. There it is. I love that build. Still, if you have your own fighter 2s, you build this right here 45% more. But we're sending a lot of fighter 2s to the UK. It's a bit awkward that he does CAS 2, but did Tech Bomber 1 research? Is he trying to do both? We'll see. And we have to get into tanks soon. A big issue of USA was always you're behind in tanks. You want to really get these tanks. Heavy Tank Destroyer has a production bonus. So yeah, at the end, I like this build. I will do a lot different. And I think the main issue at this point, hardcore research issues, in my opinion. This PP could have been in 10% more research, and we could have had 8% bonuses the whole time. Something I disagree with a bit. You reach a point as USA at one point where you're so rich that you can start doing fancy stuff. And yes, you should build up these islands and defend them, yeah. Other than that, though, a really important thing is to build, when you have nothing to do, you build infrastructure so the next generation of factories coming with the next level of construction will be built on 100% infrastructure. Understand? Man, heavy tank Germany is truly, truly scary. You just can't do anything against it. I guess the best thing you can do is retreat in the right way so you don't get encircled. Italy is gone. They're gonna fix that. Most of the time this is just a meme. Chat is like, oh my god, it's over. It's just Argentina has built this up this whole game and now it's just gonna die. Okay, lots of Marines. 72 Marines, man. What an awkward tactic. But let's see what he does. It's very interesting to see. You are completely insane if you believe that.
They're taking Malaya, dude.
What?
Ready to move.
It's a meme, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, US join the war.
USA is not allowed to join the war, so we can't do anything.
Man, it's fucking nuances.
That's such a dumb move. They're kind of memeing in a way. They know USA is not allowed to join, so Germany just takes Singapore for free because it's unprotected. It's really...
Hey, that's so unfair.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hey,
Argentina. What a meme game. I mean, I learned USA. I'm ready to play USA, man. I'm ready, man. So there's a meme where USA can't join the war, so they use that and they just take Singapore themselves. I personally, and the Allies will not like to hear this, I think this is the Allies' fault. You have to have submarines and certain people in Singapore, and like the people from Africa could have retreated. Some New Zealand infantry or something. So yeah, they walked around that and they just took Singapore. It's clever. I actually, German soldiers arriving in Malaya, US soldiers be like waiting for war. We can't join, man. Let them just take everything. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, if I played USA here, like I'm not really playing, right? I would be mad too, right? They're just taking Singapore for free. But man, the Allies have to at least have something to protect the port, man.
Should we're just abandoning all those islands, and I'm just going fully on D-Day.
We could try
So yeah, we're not allowed to join this. Like, look, Ireland's actually holding it, man.
Let's
That's what
Well,
they have to
only-
do. Like Argentina, for example, shouldn't have invaded Italy. He should have a bunch of trash here. Then it wouldn't have happened. Actually, if you ask me about any advice to new players, you know how games become fun? With friends. If you want to get into HOI4, get a friend. Someone that you know and like to play with. And then play co-op. For example, if your first HOI4 game ever, you play Germany and your friend plays Japan. And you just hang out and have fun, you know, and you need friends for that, yeah. You just fucking hang out, and after that you play USA and UK together. But when I was a kid, I always had LAN parties with my friend Christian. And he would always come to me, and I would go to my dad's PC, and he would be at my PC. And we would co-op HOI4 2. And he would be Germany, and I would be Japan. And we would play all night, man. That was fun, dude. In this mod, you get a lot of special forces because America has the US Marine Corps focus, which means you have plus 336 capacity of special Marines. Man, games are so memey lately, though. Axis just don't attack Russia and stuff, and they just invade anyone. Every game is the same. I want to change that. I think the main issue right now of HOI4 multiplayer is just that it always ends in these things we're not used to. There's a new tactic, which I can't blame the Axis for. The Axis just don't attack Russia. Hitler is like, oh, I don't need to fuck with Stalin. I can just kill the whole world before that. It's like the Axis thinks we are not going to go for Russia. We're just going to kill the Allies. Well, then the Allies just have to perform better. How do you perform better, though? Let's talk about this. You can't hold Alamein. If the Axis are good, you're gonna lose it. But I feel like bring the meta somewhere else. Fight for this region. Fight for this region. Don't get encircled here. Get out. Have Australia and New Zealand here. Hold until USA joins. And then USA just goes fucking banga banga, Junge.
Okay, go, go, go. US.
Whoa, D-Day, yeah.
It's good time, man.
I invited you. Nice, nice, nice.
It's time to D-Day. Get the Air Force. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. America.
I'm a dinner soup. This is the new meta. Russia doesn't even exist anymore.
Friendly paratroopers.
Hey, I still learned a lot in this game. I learned I'm ready for Majors, man. It's actually, dude, it's totally what I predicted. It's actually not that hard to play Majors, man. It's not that crazy.
And it landed! Dog green is open. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We can rebuild this army in a day. We still got 2 armies of Marines. We can do the same. Another time. Another try.
How about take this one and go straight to Norway?
It's just so fucking useless. Alhamdulillah, Alter. Oh, Digga, ich kann nee, Alter. Boah. What a weird D-Day again. There's still no Russia. What is this? What is this meta? Dude, when I play USA next week, I'm gonna be like, no, I will not D-Day. No. Everybody defend your borders. Defend UK, Ireland, Brazil, and USA. Wait for Russia, and then we fucking destroy his ass. Dude, the Russians have to rebuild their meta. Dankus Mimicus over here, always defending. Well, come up with something new. Attack. Do something. I know I'm just sitting here doing nothing, but I mean, you're invading with infantry, and Germany has heavy tanks, and you feel like something's gonna happen? You cannot beat heavy tanks. Gonna get even overrun.
Okay, the right click is...
I just believe that they will...
Yeah, wow, so weird. How does that happen?
We landed on Benelux micro displays. I mean, if those guys can survive, then maybe we got a chance, because those are the only weapons.
Once again, German heavy tanks will come and beat infantry. I'm excited though. Everybody can think what they want. I'm excited. This will all fucking change next week. No more fucking child stuff, man. Everything changes. And you should just go out, man. But if I go out, blah, 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 blah. This is such a waste of time. Get the fuck out. This is so stupid, man. Russia isn't even thinking of joining anything. This is... We're playing Counter-Strike. This is such a waste of time. I'm not gonna waste time on that. Let's play some Counter-Strike with the stream. That was a very revealing game. We learned a lot. We learned that I'm ready for Majors, man. We're gonna do much better than a lot of people. No shit talking Grisha, man. Grisha is doing great. I would just do a lot different. So we're gonna actually start being the main controller of a lot of these Majors, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna keep running into D-Day and just dying to German heavy tanks and be like, oh man, what happened there? I'm excited to bring back old school Boomer HOI4. Like, you will not see me D-Day if the time isn't right. You're gonna see me play very different. I'm excited for it. I want to see if my meta, if the way I play has a place in this meta. I think it has. And it all starts next Monday, boys.
She slipped through my fingers like sand. Heard that she had a man. Now I'm just sitting here sad. Oh well, ship sail. She slipped through my fingers like sand.